welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. I hope you guys enjoy these type of videos. Normally I'm always on screen, but sometimes it's better just to focus on the candle flame instead of face. I don't know, I feel like when you're more focused on something, you listen better than someone trying to speak with you. So with that said, we'll carry on in the video. So today's topic that I want to discuss is something that's been kind of brought to my attention, not once, not twice, not even 3 times, but several times in working with my clients. And it's kind of an interesting topic and a little bit like touchy-feely topic, but something that needs to be discussed. You know, when it comes to love work, when it comes to spell work, sometimes we need to take a look at ourselves rather than what we're trying to accomplish. So what I'm trying to say is, there's been a few occasions, quite a few, where I get clients who they get treated like literal shit by the other person, their target, their significant other, and called all kinds of names, and yet they still want to go back to the same individual no matter how bad they treat them. Okay, that's one scenario. Another scenario is you're in a relationship with someone who's in a relationship with somebody else, and this particular target of yours tells you they don't want to be with this other person, but they can't leave the other person because maybe they have kids with the other person, or they can't leave them for whatever reason. And most of the time it's they're strapped with the kids, you know, and then they want to be with you, but they can't leave the person that they're with because they got kids with this person, they got a family with this person, they can't leave this person. Or maybe you get wrapped up with somebody who's married and you know that they're married, but yet you want that person. So, you know, in these instances, you know, this isn't all, you know, I'm not about taking people's money and saying, okay, we'll do this, we'll get rid of the wife, or we'll get this, we'll get rid of this person. You know, if you have a relationship with this person and this person ended up, like you broke up, they got together with this person and then they're stuck with them, they're having difficulty separating, but they're legitimately on their way out, that's one thing. But when you're trying to destroy a life, destroy something, or trying to get someone who clearly doesn't want to leave and has told you that they're not going to leave, but yet you still pursue on, then it becomes problematic. So in these instances, whether you're being treated like a dog, a doormat, or you're, you know, trying to be with somebody that already laid the groundwork and told you that they are never going to leave that other person, but yet you're still with them, assuming that they're going to leave this person for you. This is a time when you should be taking a deeper look at yourself. This is a time when you should be doing what they call shadow work. And I hate that name, shadow work. You know, it's like, what is shadow work? It's like internally looking at why you allow yourself to be treated this way. Did something happen to you and this is what you're used to in your life? Being treated like a dog, being treated like a piece of shit, and internalizing and figuring out why you're allowing this to happen. So that's kind of like shadow work. Or, you know, another scenario is, which I get this one a lot. You're going after the target, and the target, you guys get together, and then you get in your feels and you mess it up, and then they block you or they shut you down, or I don't want nothing more to do with you, you're crazy. But this person constantly does this. But yet you want this person so bad, the one that treats you like a dog. Why? Why? This is the time you need to ask yourself, why? Why am I obsessed with this one person when there's a ton of other people out there? They're not the last person in this world. Or another one, I'm getting all these like scenarios because of clients. Another one is like you broke up, or they just ghosted you. They disappeared. And then you get back together, sorta, but you freely, slept with the person. And then they end up trying to hook up with your friend. I mean, but yet you still want him back. So this is when you have to look inside yourself. Why am I like this? Why am I allowing myself to be treated this way? I always say you only allow yourself to be treated the way you are only treated the way you allow others to treat you. And if you are coming with like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgive you, it's okay, you can treat me like this, they'll do it and they'll do it again and again and again and again. So bottom line is, what I'm trying to get at with all these different scenarios with this video, in love work, is that you need to internalize and look at why you're allowing this to happen before you run off and try to get this person with magic, because you can do magic and you can bring this person to you. But if there's an outside force like a wife or a person that they're never going to leave, and they told you this, you will only bring them so far. You're never going to bring them all the way. I'm sorry to say, and I don't care what other people tell you, because they're only trying to sell you the snake oil. Okay, they're only trying to sell you the juice that don't exist, because you can't make somebody love you with a love spell. You can shift that energy for them to come to you, but if they don't really love you, they're going to walk away from you. And when you do a love spell and you're doing it for someone that doesn't really love you and they turn their back on you, you'll see, or they keep pulling in and out of the relationship, you'll see that they weren't really invested in you. They weren't really in love with you. That's why the spell tinkers off, and then you have to do more, and then it tinkers off and you have to do more. When you work on a target who they legitimately do love you and you love them, and you broke up for some stupid reason, or maybe it could be a massive reason, but there is true, genuine love. And I mean that with love. You have to think about what is truly love. It's not just spreading your legs, okay? Let's get real. It's not just sleeping with this person and that's love, or lust, or obsession. No, that's not love. When you truly love someone and they truly are in love with you and you do love work on them, the magic just, it happens overnight. I mean, it's so quick. But when the person doesn't really love you, it takes time. And then they come, they go, and they come and they go. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. So keep that in mind when you go to somebody to do magic. Then I'm not saying where you go and you get someone local, on the internet, on Etsy, wherever it may be. Just keep that in mind and just analyze your own self within. And sometimes we need to look within. Now, I know there is a saying that things get worse before they get better, and this is true. I have seen it time and time again, where there needs to be a massive explosion for something to happen, meaning people sometimes need something drastic in order for them to open their eyes. And once they open their eyes and they see, oh my God, like, I really love this person and I let this one go, and then they come back. Okay, so sometimes that happens, and it happens a lot. But that's in the scenario when people are truly in love with you, and it's not just, a one-night stand or whatever it may be, or you're messing around with a married man or a married woman. So sometimes we have to internalize and do shadow work within. And this is what this video is about, is looking inward to figure out why we allow to be treated the way we are treated by these people, these targets, whether they be a man or a woman, and how they react to you, what they say to you, what they call you, how they make you feel, and how many tears are you going to shed, So sometimes we have to do that. And then we have to love ourselves and put ourselves first before them, because they're not the end all be all. They're just a human, another human on this world. There's another one right around the corner. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I came across and made my point clear, but this is something that's been kind of like, been thinking about, like, why shadow work? That's what we need. Look within, put ourselves first. Alrighty, guys, like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Push that subscribe button. Alrighty, it is the full moon, it is the blood moon. Let the magic begin. Many blessings, guys. Bye-bye.